Hey everyone, it's Andy Zitzmann, founder of the GAMETIME Movement, where I'm on a mission to helping you and 1 million other people step up your game. In this short 3 to 5 minutes every day, I'm going to provide you with inspiration, motivation, and empowering information so that you can wake up, have a little pick-me-up, get fired up so that you step up on a daily basis. So get ready, because it's time, it's your time, it's game time. Hey, what's up everyone? It's Andy Zitzmann and welcome to today's show. Woo! I am fired up. If you are watching, you can see I got my Red Sox shirt on, go Sox, and my Red Sox hat. Now, in full disclosure, I'm actually a Detroit Tigers fan first, so sorry to all my Tiger fans out there, my Detroit team, but I'll tell you what, I love Boston. I lived in Boston for 5 years, and, my company actually sponsored the Red Sox when I worked for my company, and so, I jumped on the bandwagon. I'm a true sports fan, so any town that's got heart, and just really loves the underdog and just really is passionate and dedicated and loyal to their team, I love. And Boston's all about that. So anyone out there watching in New England, I love your Sox. I love what you're all about with your teams. And you're probably wondering, great, what are you talking about here? This is supposed to be daily motivation and inspiration. What's going on? What's this got to do with the Sox? Well, I'll tell you what's got to do with the Sox. Hey, if you're a small business owner, you're an entrepreneur, you're in sales, you have a direct correlation to baseball. And right now, it's the month of October. The playoffs are going on. Unfortunately, the Sox and my Tigers aren't in it anymore. But I'll tell you what, life and business are all about base hits. That's right, all about base hits. Everyone in baseball, in life, and business wants to hit a home run, wants to hit a grand slam, wants to go to the World Series. Well, you know what? Those things can happen. But if those are your only focuses and you don't realize that each and every day is all about making progress, little progress, little progress, little progress, so that at the end of the day, you put yourself in a position where you have some huge success. So in baseball, right, the only way to hit a grand slam in baseball is you got to have 3 other people get on base. So you got to have some base hits to hit a grand slam. The way to get to the World Series, you got to win one game at a time over 160 games. You got to focus one game at a time, one at bat at a time, one hit at a time, one base hit. And so, I got started out my business, I left the corporate world, started out my entrepreneurial career, and I'll tell you what, I wanted to hit that home run. I wanted to have this huge business overnight. And the reality is that I'll get there, and it's happening. But it's going to happen one base hit at a time. So listen, if you're an entrepreneur and you're struggling right now, or you're not where you need to be, or if you're just getting started, I will promise you this. You can go and look at all the people that are online, or the people that you want to model that are huge, and you could look at them and it could be overwhelming. You could say, I'll never get there. Or maybe you've gotten started and you're just stuck and you're struggling to get to that next level, You know this, and I promise you this, that if you just focus one day at a time and make one base hit at a time, you will get there. You'll be in a position to hit a home run later. You'll be in a position to hit the grand slam later. And maybe, just maybe, you'll get to the World Series. You'll get to where you want to go. But it's going to happen one base hit at a time. So what's that base hit? If you're in sales, maybe it's picking up the phone and making that one extra call. Maybe it's focusing on closing just one deal a day. We as entrepreneurs want to go and do this webinar online and close 1,000 people at once. Well, you know what? That may happen for you. But, before you get there, and you're probably capable of doing that, you're going to have to close one person at a time. So what if you were just to try to close one person each and every day? Maybe add one person to your email list. Maybe just add one person to your lowest cost product, that doesn't make you much money, but it gets them into your funnel and gets them into them being a fan for you. Maybe you just try to close one of your products offline instead of just trying to do it online all the time. Call someone and say, you know what, I got something. I think it's great for you. You want to hear about it? Close one deal at a time. It's called a base hit. Base hit. And that's what I've been doing over the last year and a half, is just doing one base hit at a time. Making sure that, in each day, not only do I hit a base hit, but I strike out every day too. So you got to be real about that. The reality is you're going to strike out a lot more than you're going to get a hit. In fact, in baseball, if you get 1 hit out of 3, you go to the Hall of Fame. So that means those other 2 times, you could be striking out, popping out, whatever, but you're making a mistake 2 out of 3 times. But if you just make 1 great hit 1 out of 3 times, you go to the Hall of Fame. And in fact, Ted Williams played for the Boston Red Sox, one of the best hitters of all time. One of the best hitters of all time. So you know what? This Red Sox jersey actually means even a lot more to you entrepreneurs, you salespeople out there. And that's the fact that the guy with the best hitter of all time, who will get the most base hits each and every time he stepped up to the plate, played for the Red Sox. So I'm just going to wrap it up like this. If you're at a place right now where you know you're not where you want to be, but you want to get there, and you are determined to get there no matter what, don't just go for the home run. Don't just go for the grand slam. Don't just expect the World Series. Yes, visualize that, believe that, make that your ultimate long-term goal. But in the short term, in the daily term, each and every day, go for the base hit. Close 1 deal a day, and you will get there. It's time. You know it's your time to make 1 hit a day, 1 base hit a day. It's game time. Hey, thanks for tuning in today, and thanks for stepping up your game. Here's what you can do to spread the movement. Go to GAMETIMEMovement.com and be sure to share your game time moment of the day, your GMOTD, so that others will feel compelled to share their game time moments too. And if you haven't already, subscribe on iTunes or Stitcher Radio, and please be so kind to leave a rating and review so that we can reach 1 million people and encourage them to step up their game too. This is Andy Zitzmann, reminding you, it's your time, it's game time. Till next time.